Hey Python learners, in this video we will be learning how to make the design of a chessboard using the Python Turtle library. For more such videos you can refer to our Learn Python series. So let's get started. Very first thing is to import the Turtle library as T, and next we will be setting the screen to a specific size. So for that we will be writing screen is equals to t.screen. Now we will use screen.setup to give it a specific size. So a width will be 600 and height will be also 600. Let us write main loop so that the screen does not disappear, and let us run this program. So you can see a 600 cross 600 square turtle screen is here. Now we will make a square. So for making a square, we will use a for loop. So for I in range 4, we will be writing t dot forward, and let's just make it of 75 pixels side, and then we will rotate it by 90. So let us run this. You can see a square is made, but it is made here. It should be made here. So for that we need to use the goto command. So let us just write here t dot goto, and let us set, for example, minus 300 and positive 300. If you run and see, so it is making here, but I think it should be shifted a bit, like minus 303 comma 302. Now let us see. Yeah, so it seems better now. This line should be removed, and for that we will be using t dot up and t dot down. So t dot up, and here we will be writing t dot down. So let us run this again and see. And yes, a square is made here. So the next thing is to fill this square with a black color. So for that we will be writing t dot begin fill, and we will set the color here, fill color, and the color will be black. Here we will write t dot end fill. Okay, wait, it is begin. Yeah, so let us run this and see. We have made a black color square. Now the next thing is to make a square without filling any color, because it will be white, and like this you need to make them alternately. So here we see this again, the position of the cursor. You can see the position is here, so we need to move it forward with 75 and then again make a square. So we will be writing t dot forward 75, and then again we'll make a square. So let us just copy this. Let us see if this is working or not. And yeah, we made two squares, one of black and another of white color. So now we need to repeat this again and again so that it can fill the whole row. So this can be enclosed in one for loop, and let us just write here for x in range 4. And now let us see. So this program is not fine, and let us see why is it not working fine. So it is because after this we haven't written t dot forward 75 like we have written after the black one. So when the cursor is in the white itself, like let me show you this again. You can see the cursor is here and it's overlapping the black one, and then white was made, but it's again overlapped by the black one. So for that we'll write here forward 75. Now let us run and see this. And it is making the squares. So why have we uh, given the range here as 4? It is because we needed 8 squares in one row. This width is of 600, and if we just divide it by 75, then we will get 8. And in one loop we are making a black square and a white one. So that's why we need to repeat this loop 4 times. And so our one of the row is ready. Now the next row should be made from here. So for that, what we'll be doing is first we wrote t dot go to as minus 303 comma 302. So now the y the coordinate should be decreased by 150. So for that, we can make this as a variable. So let us say y, and here what we're doing is we're writing y is equal to 302. So now we need to make the other rows as well. So second row should start with a white square and then a black one. So let us just comment here. This is the first row, and now we will making a second row. Second row. So in the second row, we can just copy this and we will add it this one. Have to just make the white square first and then the black one. So we will just remove this fill and begin fill, and we can copy it here. So you can see first a white square is being made and then this black one is being made. This is the second row. So let us run and see if this program is working. For making it further, we just have to make one another row where these two rows will be repeated again and again. So I think there is a problem. Yeah, it's continuing here. So what's the problem? Let us just go to our program and see. Okay, so the problem here is we haven't set it like this. We said go to this coordinate, we haven't set it here. So let us set. We will be writing here y minus 75 because the side of the square is 75 and we need another square to the y coordinate should be decreased by 75. So let us run this again and see if this works now. Okay, so the very first row is done. Now let us see the second one, and yes, I think it's making correctly. Just these squares are not filled by black color, but squares have been made correctly. So now let us see why haven't it filled. Okay, so this was indented wrong, and that's why it was making the mistake. Let's just close this and run the program again and see. We can even use the tracer here so that we get the result faster. So I'll write here t.tracer 0, and now let us see. And yes, the two rows are being made correctly. Now let us see this. We need to repeat the rows. So for that, we'll just put one another for loop. We'll select this, and here we'll writing for some variable like z for z in range 4. So now let us run and see this is working. Okay, there is some problem again, and what's the problem? Let's just see. So we have set z to be in range 4, and we haven't given the code to properly, and that's what the problem is. Because again, it's just the third row, it's overlapping the first row, and the fourth one is overlapping the second row. So for that, we need to decrease this value of y by 150. So 150, because we need it to be decreased, like the third row should be made 150 below the starting point, and that's why we're decreasing it by 150. So let us run this now and see. And yes, we got a chessboard ready. So what we did in this code is, first we'll try making first row by making a black and a white square alternatively. Then we set the goto for the second row, and we made a white square first and then a black one. And then we repeated this again to make the further rows. So this was all for this video. Hope you enjoyed making this design of chessboard. Do like, share and subscribe to the channel for more coding content. Happy coding!